Memphis Live continues with your host, Amy Sparopoulos.
Are you ready to live a life your body will thank you for? Saying goodbye to certain foods and committing to an exercise plan may be tough. Many people often give up just days from beginning, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can commit to a healthy lifestyle, and our guests with the YMCA are going to show us how we can all do that. Welcome this morning, Wes Ashcraft and Mary Old, Holistic Health.
Yes.
Tell us about it. Thank you for joining us. Ladies first,
Yes.
Mary.
So holistic wellness, not wealth.
Yes, yeah.
Basically is taking into account the whole body, not only your physical appearance, but also your mental and what you eat, what you digest.
Absolutely.
And so Wes here is going to take us through the 3 steps that we have here at the Y.
All right, Wes, tell us.
Yes, ma'am. So we normally get fitness tips, and sometimes they're not entirely realistic, or they don't really address the problems.
Okay.
So what we wanted to go into today was addressing more of the behavior that we have when it comes to fitness and health.
All right.
All right. So step number 1, which is easier said than done in some cases,
Okay.
is we have to identify and overcome our obstacles.
All righty.
So what does that look like?
What does that look like?
One of the biggest things we hear all the time is that there's not enough time.
Yep.
Okay. And time is a big obstacle that we have to overcome.
Okay.
So what we have to do is we have to get creative with it. You know, so either we have to move the time of the day that we work out, either work out in the morning,
Okay.
or we break that time up.
Okay.
Right?
All righty.
All it takes is 30 minutes a day, but if we break it up into 3 10-minute intervals, it's a lot more manageable.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, absolutely.
So basically, again, we have to identify what the obstacle is, and then we have to get creative in overcoming that obstacle.
All righty. Good. Step number 2.
So step number 2 is basically you have to start small. A lot of times we may become overwhelmed with the 30 minutes. Maybe we're thinking we don't have 30 minutes a day to work out. So start with 10. A simple 10-minute walk after dinner is a great way. It's even a great way to involve the family. The whole family can go. Instead of sitting on the couch, sedentary after dinner, get up and go for an evening walk.
Yeah. I'm kind of an extremist, so that one bites me in the booty a lot because I think, well, if I'm working out, or if I'm eating good, I'm either eating good or I'm eating bad. I'm either exercising, 2 hours, or I'm not exercising at all.
Right.
So I need to get rid of that thinking.
Yeah, and so like with someone with a busy lifestyle like myself, I have 2 kids, I'm a wife, I work full time.
Right.
So, someone in that position, you start off slow and your body will thank you. Your body will want more of that. And so you're able then to feed that.
Very good. Wes?
That's a great segue into our step number 3, which is basically ditching the all or nothing mentality.
See?
That's what we were just talking about. Right.
I knew it.
So, just like you said, in our mind, we have to do a 2-hour workout. We have to have this perfect meal plan every single day.
Right.
But what happens if we want to enjoy our life? What happens if we want to go out on a Wednesday night?
Right.
And then what happens is we're like, well, we messed up Wednesday. We might as well mess up the rest of the week. Let's start Monday.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So our suggestion for that is adopting a B average mentality.
I like that.
And what I mean by that is leave the A+ mentality to the pros and the athletes.
Okay.
That's not us. We want to be average, and what that does is it gives us a little bit of flexibility. It allows for that 20% of fun in our life.
Very good.
But we still keep that 80% in the back of our minds of mindful health and fitness.
I love that.
It's approachable. Yeah.
It is very approachable.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not intimidating, and it's not something like, well, if I go to the gym, I have to be there for 5 hours, because you don't have to be there for 5 hours. And I would imagine that would make it much more doable.
Yes, exactly. That's what we want. We want something that's approachable and actual doable.
Yeah, very cool. So how do we do this? How do we get started with this?
So the first thing you want to do is check out the YMCA website. We have those 3 steps listed there. And then also check out our programs, our classes at the YMCA.
Fabulous.
The Davis YMCA, we now introduce Zumba, which people love. It's high energy. You get a good workout in a short amount of time. So definitely check us out, ymcamemphis.org.
Wes?
The last thing I want to say is that when we approach anything fitness and wellness, we want to keep the word sustainable in mind.
Okay.
All right. So
sustain.
Keep the long-term goals in mind.
In other words, I want to be sitting here having the same conversation with you next year, and I want to be doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
Unlike something you would do for a New Year's resolution.
Correct.
I am working out, and it lasts 2 days.
Right.
Right. I love it. Thank you so much, Mary, for joining us. Wes, always great to see you. The YMCA has so many classes for all ages. For the kids, they've got the great summer camp that's still going on. My kids absolutely love that. It's just fabulous. Fitness Friday with the Y. Thank y'all so much for being with us.
Thank you again.
Coming up, Miss Bonnie and Soul. They're live in our studio.